Hey painters, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy, also known as Amy the Diamond Painter, and I have decided to start yet another work in progress. So let's kit this one up. And oh, I forgot the pot. Gosh darn, I had every intention of going through there and getting the damn thing. Okay, never mind. I have this little pot that kind of holds the bags of drills. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you bored already? Jeez. So I've got my spring cottagey themed items and a cute little washi tape. I don't know where I am. Oh, there we go. Simply Gilded. And I'm going to use Unscented for this one. Now these items I can leave in here and still have my section and my desk in the other room too, just because I buy too much shit. So now we all kit up a completely different way, so I use my little washi tape for if I'm adding in pen tops. So what I've got is 4 different ones, and I don't have any tweezers. Oh, I do. So first I'm going to just check to see if any of these have wax in. I don't know what that's got in. I think that's actual wax. You know, like beeswax? I don't use beeswax often. I have the best of intentions to use beeswax, but I think I just let the putty go old instead. And then, oh, this could be bad. I have lots of single places, the DSE ones, but naturally I had to bring the one that's full of beeswax that just won't come out. So I decided to start the spring cottage one that I got from Fallon the other day. I just filmed a video that was explaining about my work in progresses and why they're work in progresses. So, but yeah, let's kit up, let's chat. Oh, balls to it, whatever, that one will work. They're empty, this one's not. And I'll just redo these to put in. Now, am I the only one who completely just restarts or reworks, fudge knows, like restarts essentially a new painting when they can. I'm trying to make sure that my tartars don't come like over the thing, because it ain't that kind of show. Alright, so I'm getting rid of the old washi tape before I put new on. This is just so that the placer tips don't wobble in the pen and that they fit nice and snug. Now, one of these pens is new from Donna Bass and the other one was a custom from my last batch, I think. Yes, it was, yeah. I had a complete brain fart, which is usual for here. Ooh. It's kind of nice having silence in here. Yeah, see, this fits, but it's gonna wobble, so I'm testing. I also need to figure out which duo works, because I always like flip pens and whatever, but oh, way up, loosey goosey in that one. But depending on, like, say if you have like an 8 in this end and then a 5 in this end, what would be the point in that? So I'm trying to figure out which two go in which. This one's a nice light one, so I feel like this could be the multi. It looks nice too. And then we have the single. Or what about the 2 actually? That might work. I think it's actually a 3, that. I don't know, I just know I have too many of them. I used to not use the 3s simply because I thought that they were more gimmicky than actually like useful. Still getting used to this overhead camera thing. It's only my like 2nd or 3rd video with it, and the others I've not posted yet, so I kind of haven't had feedback. I think I prefer it because I'm not bashing my corner one all the time, and the audio is more even with it being above. So I was so happy when it came in. All right, let's see if you can fit in there. Sit your ass down. Now I twist so it keeps it as neat as possible. Now I'm filming a few videos today. I don't know which one's going to go first because it's WrestleMania weekend. Also known as Easter for some people, but WrestleMania weekend. Ooh, I could do my predictions because by the time this is up, we can know how really wrong I was. So I used to watch wrestling when I was a kid. Then I think it was more, I don't even know what fucking era it was at that point. And then I lost touch with it because I was like, oh my god, it's so bad, it's so fake. Then I was taking the mick out of it when I kept flying over here before I married Dougie. And I was like, what the hell? Like, why have you got this on? Then it became to, oh, this bit's interesting. And then now I'm down the bloody rabbit hole, innit? So night one for me is probably the better card than night two. I don't have the nostalgic ties to John Cena that a lot of fans do. I think he's personally a dick. So I hope naturally Cody wins that one, but there's going to be a few people brought out for that one. I'm assuming Stone Cold Steve Austin will be brought out. That's one of many that will need to come out. Anyway, so night one, I want Jade Cargill to win over Naomi. I understand if Naomi wins, but I feel like I want Jade to win. Then we've also got, I'm trying to remember all the matches. So there's a talk that Rey Mysterio might be out injured. So if it's the new guy, anybody but Chad Gable in a El Grande bullshit thing. He drives me batty. Anyway, so Rey Mysterio or Rey Mysterio's replacement, whichever one. What else is happening? So Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. I am on LA Knight's side. I feel like he is going to lose the title, unfortunately, but I prefer him over Jacob Fatu. I feel like the build-up and the hype around Jacob has just been ridiculous. I get it, he's alright. He jumps on top of people, puts them through tables. There's a lot of people that do that. I just don't see anything new. And that could be a hot take because he's a big favourite. Now, why won't you go in there? Anyway, I'm gonna break my hand doing that. Okay, there we go. Then the big ticket of the night is there's another few matches. There's like 7 matches tonight. It's ridiculous. It's gonna be at least 4 hours. So I'm gonna have snacks, drinks, the full works. Like I built my entire weekend around it. Anyway, oh, I still have to go get some sausage meat for the stuffing for Sunday because it's still apparently Easter. So I have to cook a ham. Balls to that, but whatever. Anyway, so Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. I think Charlotte Flair's a cock. So personally, and I'm not a big Tiffy fan either though. Like I'm kind of over the gimmick of ugh. Oh, every time I hear it, man, it just makes my skin crawl. But I get it. Like I get the gimmick. She's the new Charlotte. Whatever. Do I feel like the match is going to be interrupted? Yes. I hope it is. I hope Becky comes back because I love Becky and I love Seth. So, and I know Becky's got beef with Charlotte, and yeah, like I said, Charlotte's just irritating, and she's made this huge thing even worse. And I know they build up the fights and like the rivalries before, and I think Charlotte's just like, I don't know, I think it's just natural for her that she's not necessarily playing. So yeah, I hope Tiffany wins that one. Now the big match of the night, the main event, is CM Punk, and I realise this is taking me way longer to kit up than anything I've ever done. It's CM Punk, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. I personally think Seth Rollins gonna get it. I think it's too obvious if Punk wins it. I think that's a big... I think there's more story you can make out of it if he loses. I think Seth's going to do a heel turn. And he keeps doing outfits that are reminiscent of the Shield. So I feel like that's in there too somewhere. Roman again will be another too obvious. And he had the title for how many days? Like 1,316. It's alright that somebody else has like that reign or whatever. Like, he'll get it back at some point, but geez. And Seth's a workhorse. Like, oh, this has got a, what is it on it? Fuck that. I hate these plastic rubber things. So yes, Seth's gonna get it. Again, it's gonna be interrupted. There's gonna be issues. And to be fair, they kind of have to top WrestleMania of last year. Like, with it being the new era, like the modern era or whatever, or the Netflix era, they're having to really, like, really do more. And last year was ridiculous. So I feel like this year has to be even more. So, yeah. I'm excited. It starts at 7 o'clock tonight. I've probably missed a couple of matches. That's what's on tonight, but get off. There, you rubber band bellend. Fuck off. So, yeah, I'm kind of hoping that at least some of it goes my way. Otherwise, I'll be a right maddy cow. But yeah, night 1 is much more interesting to me than night 2. I think I'm more interested to see Drew versus Damien than fucking Cody versus Cena. I don't know. I just don't get a good feeling over it. Like if Cena's quitting this year, why bother trying to go for a title run? Like, why bother? You're just gonna have to give it up at what, SummerSlam in a few months' time. Yeah, no. Just leave good guy Cody Rhodes with the belt and go home, old man. But there we go. All right, so I finally got these in. Yay. Let's see. So anyway, yeah, that's my weekend plans. Some of y'all may call it Easter. I call it WrestleMania weekend. And then the weekend after is my birthday on the Saturday. I'm a May baby. So 3rd of May is, I'm going to be 33. I'm an old fart. And then the weekend after, we're heading up to Maine for a couple of days. I booked it in January because I was like, I want to get away. I want to like really enjoy my like birthday kind of week. And at the time I didn't have my green card, so I was like, right, let's go somewhere that's nice. And we're going like where are we actually heading? So we're heading to York Harbour because I'm originally from York in the UK. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, if I can't go home, which when you're waiting for a green card, you can't. And apparently, currently, even if you've got a green card, you can't go home. Anyway, so I was like, you know what? I'll go there instead. Go to it. You know, why? Why did you not want to go in the pen? So we're going to go to York Harbour instead. Which I'm excited for not having to necessarily get up and look after the dogs. But I'm also nervous because our stepson is and his girlfriend, and they're under the impression that I don't give her enough water, Jessie. And I'm like, if I gave her water for every time she wanted to drink it, she would just constantly be pissing. There'd be no like delay. Like, she would drink the Nile dry if we let her. Like, she has no sense of control at the minute. She's barely over 4 months old, but you go off, just make sure you clean up after her, because if I come home and there's pee stains on the floor or anything like that, I'm gonna beat somebody. So yeah, but anyway, I am actually in a good mood. Y'all don't need to worry. Yellow dog as completely usual. Let's get this one thing. So I figured I would at least do this painting whilst I'm in here, because I can't at the minute do it, and I figure it's good rather than hiccups, constantly moving my stuff from one room to the other and trying not to trip over the dogs at the same time. All right, I figured this was a really cute washi tape. Hold up a little bit higher because I still don't know where I am. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so I'm constantly trying to improve for you guys, so I hope that comes across. Even if you do think I'm maddy. I do worry I'm maddy, but then I'm like, well, realistically, people aren't cheery all the time. It concerns me when they are. Where did I put the... Can't wait to get my nails done again. This is stressing me out. I have to wait another week. Oh, guess what? I am back at the DMV on Tuesday. And I am already not looking forward to it. I just... If it wasn't important for me to do it, then I'd be like, see you later. I'm good. Like, that's just not... I didn't want to ever drive, but... At the minute, I can drive for a year on my foreign license, which that comes up in June, I think, end of June. So I'm wanting to like naturally get ahead of it before all the teeny boppers start wanting their tests in summer. So I'm doing that, but I'm just like, having been sent home twice already from DMV, you kind of get to the point of like, why am I going back? But hey, let's see if this time's a little bit better, because otherwise I'm just going to lose my crap. Because then after that, all I have to do is take an 8-hour drunk driving drug thing, which, thank the Lord, I can do online, because the idea of sitting in a classroom fucking 8 hours, just no. So I'm going to do that online. And then for me, because I do already have a foreign license, according to Connecticut, I don't have to... Normally, you would have to wait 90 days from doing the 8-hour and the passing the learner's permit to taking your driver's test. I don't have to wait that. So I would rather, like, hopefully pass the knowledge and then straight away do the 8 hours and then book the test, because I'm simply like, just get this shit done, because I don't know, I get too anxious going to like DMV and then like people and processes and a new area that I've not driven in. So I go to the Old Saybrook DMV. It's one of the closest to us. Saying that, my husband drives. I don't like driving on fucking highways. But I've got, it's so funny because I drive a Jeep that's not the smallest. It's a Wrangler. Well, no, technically it's a Moab. So it's been done up to, I bought it like, so it makes like, so it's at like 20 mile an hour and it's like, and I'm like, oh my God, that's going to be so embarrassing at the DMV. And it's plastered with like decals and stickers and and ducks. Oh my God, they're going to kill me at DMV when I go, but it's going to be hilarious. So yeah, I'm just wanting to get it done now. I mean, just one of those things. Now I am enjoying the pastels of this painting. Wow, how did you get so wonky? I don't even know if y'all can see me doing the washi tape. Oh, you can. Okay. Jingle jangle. So yeah, I'm kind of liking 50 by 70 paintings a little bit more. As I get older and I'm losing my eyesight. Yep. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Ayo, ayo. No! How do you get so off? Damn washi tape. And then nobody talks about how hard it is to get the washi tape off at the end. There's always some straggler little bit that's like, nah, what? I'm good here. Like, you don't need to get off my damn canvas. Lord. I'm like, I got nails now. I have to start plucking this stuff with fucking tweezers, and I'm, nope. Let's see. But yeah, it's getting a lot lighter now too. So, alright, so that's the washi done. The pens refilled. What was I going to do next? Where did I put the... Oh, balls. Does anybody know where I put the... Oh, the sticker sheets. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, that was not my best idea of... Alright. 1 second. I gotta pause. Alright, I found it. So, I think I'm back. Yeah, alright. Now, it wasn't where I thought it was going to be, but I found it nonetheless. So, it's a sticker sheet. that I kind of the puppy just splooted down behind me. Wasn't where I thought it was, but I found it nonetheless. So all I do now is, with these drills, I'll take out, if I had my packet, my little box thing, it's like a little tote thing that you put things in. Where did I put the yellow one? That's a good question. So I have like various ones that they, like if you got a different size painting, you can fit in a different amount. So this is the paper version of the sticker sheet. Now it used to literally just be the paper version, so I'd have to use a Sharpie and just draw on the symbol. Pretty glad I don't have to do that anymore. I do keep it though just in case. Which goes in that little pot there. Alright, now because I can't be asked to find a thing, I'm just going to use this tub that I got from Michael's. It used to have my mini kits in before I did the cleanup, but now it's going to have these in. It ain't going to hurt. Alright, so then I don't really use tweezers or anything unless they get like super stuck or my nails just decide to be retarded. Yeah, like they are doing, of course. As soon as I say that, it's like, no, we don't want to work. Alright, and then I just put that there, like that, and then, because I'm always losing some pack, like the other night, last night, I think it was last night, like I was searching for like 20 minutes, but I was like, where is number 14? Like, I am trying to find the U-turny arrow, and I cannot find them anywhere. And at the minute I have a new way of using packets rather than, you know, like the ones that have the packets where there's too little amount of drills to be worth putting in a different tub. And I was like, what on earth is going on with this? So I couldn't find it. I was unraveling all these packets. Genuinely took me like 20 minutes to find, and I probably went over it like 4 times and just didn't twig. But that's the one I needed. Oh, look at that big Bertha bag. I've got Rihanna work stuck in my head, which is not something I want to have. And I'm so excited because apparently last night we got the call about Greg, our plumber, my husband's plumber friend, who's working on our house for free, I think. That he was on holiday this week, so he was like down in somewhere, and he was supposed to go to the house on Sunday, but instead he drove up home last night, and he's at the house this morning. So I'm so excited to finally kind of see, and I've been planning all the stuff that I want to do and get done, and we're working on the, well, I'll be working on the central room first, so it's going to be the kitchen. We already have majority of the fireplace in, it's just the tiles surround the kind of bit on the floor, and then we're having a wooden mantle. We finally picked a kitchen floor tile, which is actually probably going to be the tile that's in between the fireplace and then the wooden mantle. Is going to be in between that. So I wanted to tie in the kitchen because it's all one room. I think it'd be pretty cool to tie it in. Plus I don't want like 15 different tiles in the house. That's just going to baffle me. And my vibe is going to be warm, California, neutral, but like cozy, because it's like it's our space, but we both like light and airy. We have wooden beams that we've spent months having somebody make and hand carve and stain, and so that's been a lot of work and a lot of money, but there we go. It was one thing I kind of insisted on because everybody else around here has a similar, very like Cape Cod, oh, we're by the sea, let's paint it blue or white bullshit. So I was like, no, let's not have that. We got to do it for us and our kind of vibe. So that's that. And yeah, I'm excited to kind of get going. But the kitchen's also kind of downstairs in the basement. So we have a full 8-foot all the way across basement. So again, it's another like 4,000 down there or whatever it is. It's the exact same size as the house. So a really good area for, I'm thinking about like arcade thingies, you know, like the machines, having a couple of them down there. And everybody jokes that, oh, you could have like a go-kart rink, and I'm like, ooh, go-karts, and they're like, no, and I'm like, well, you've said it now, I want to do it. So that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm so excited to get it done. I need to move out of this house. So I've kind of touched on it before, but I kind of have issues with what is it? So like, I'm a very justice, manners, respect kind of ADHD, and it really like tickles my neurospicy pickle when people kind of don't have respect or manners. And we, like I said, we live with my stepson, and he's essentially moved his girlfriend in, didn't say anything, didn't ask or whatever. And I already don't really, like, me and Matt don't really speak often, so it's kind of awkward. Now it's doubly awkward. And they kind of think their house is theirs. So when we move, Matt will be given the house. And he has that slight entitlement. And that stresses me out because I didn't come from money. I'm not used to it. I was homeless a few years ago. So I really don't take any of it for granted. So it bugs the crap out of me when somebody else does. And he speaks to my husband when he needs something, which drives me even more fucking insane. And my thing at the minute is because I'm in the kitchen all the time, right? So I'm cooking, I'm making meals for me and my husband. And then it gets to the point where they'll come down and be like, are you guys nearly done? We're really hungry. I'm like, how old are you again? Almost 22, and that's how you come down and say, by the way, get out of the kitchen. And it was like 10 to 5. I cook for meals to be done for like at 5 o'clock because we both have like acid issues, so we eat earlier. And I'm there like, dude, you know the time I'm in there for. It isn't my fault y'all want to film a fucking episode of MasterChef for like 3 hours and then I've got to get out of there. I don't think so. And then, so this is like Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, right? And I hate it because I'm on edge all the time because they were using stuff out the fridge, the cupboards, even though upstairs he has all of this shit because he bought himself a big full-on fridge and like has cupboards, and it's like an assembly line upstairs. So he has stuff, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm being mean by like not feeding the kid. He chooses not to eat food I make, but then take stuff that I get for us out of the fridge, out of the freezer, everything like that. And we've both asked several times, hey, if you need something, just like ask. It's not like we're going to say no, but I'm going to have less of a problem that way than if you just take. And I think that's pretty reasonable. That's regular, right? It's pretty normal. And it lasts for like one day, then it's back to, nah, I'm just going to take stuff. So now, like, every time they're in there, like, I'm on edge and I can hear everything. They whisper as well, right? And I've always been brought up that whispering in the house is rude, right? And it's like, you're loud at every other point, and this just, like why? So I can hear what they're kind of whispering about, and it just, I don't know, I'm just over it. Like, it's gotten me really upset before because it's hard, because I come up, like, I don't want to come off as like a bitch stepmom, but I also don't want to be disrespected in that way when I make it very easy for them just to get along with us. So I don't know. And my husband's feeling it more too, like he feels used a little bit. So that bugs me too, and yeah, I'm just trying to navigate through that, and we need our own space because that is driving me mad. And this, yeah, so they're still using stuff. Oh, and they don't clean up either. So we have a dishwasher, and all that jazz, which I use and stuff. They're completely fine to use it too. That's not what I'm saying. So I naturally put everything in, wipe the sides down, and we're like, right, just leave the kitchen as you find it. Clean, shit not everywhere, and I swear to God, the sink's fucking full. There's fucking, right, I have this thing that you just wipe the sides down, right? I don't want to put my hands in shit that you've left on the side or whatever, but they leave a trail of shit behind, like they're Hansel and Gretel looking for a way home. So it's either rice, a lot of the times it's fucking rice, lettuce, sweet corn, or paper towel that I like to leave a trail of. And like this morning I came down and I was like, oh look, it's rice. And I'm like, how is it so freaking hard to like wipe the side down? But again, I can't say anything because I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm just the person his dad married next, you know? Like that's, so I just have this like internal fucking rage that doesn't go away. And I don't want to be around him. It makes me not want to be anywhere near him because I find them disrespectful. So yeah, feel free to let me know if anybody else has ever gone through similar shit, because I could do with some help. And then don't even get me started on the puppy, because I'm trying to get her to use the bell, like to press on literally like a bell. You know, if you ring it, like if you're waiting for somebody at like reception or whatever. So I'm getting her to ring the bell to let us know that she needs to go potty, because at the minute she just doesn't let us know and just goes in the house. And I'm watching her. I'm letting them go out at least every 2 hours, if not before. She is now probably 4.5 months old. So she is supposed to be able to hold it for 4 to 5 hours, right? So I Google everything. I look up everything as much as I can and like ask the vet and whatever. But apparently, according to the stepkids, we need to watch her more often, even though they're the ones who call her into the kitchen, get her all excited and worked up. She then pees and they don't want to clear it. And I'm like, did you think about letting her out? No. But you want to be there to like love on her and whatever. And ignore Charlie, the older dog, which pisses me off. And I'm just like, no, you can't do that. So yeah, sorry for kind of unloading, but that's been sat there. Now, this is like what you end up with once you kind of use the stickers. I then just get rid of this because it's not needed. Oh, I'm sorry, did you sneeze? So that is that. Essentially kitted up. So I just keep the drawers in here. Normally it's a lower, it's not as high as the tub. But I keep them in there. And this one at least I can put the lid on so they don't go missing because the dogs are everywhere. And then these are the pens I'm using. And the washi tape by Simply Gilded. The 2 pens. Unscented on this one. And then cute scissors. I got a 2-pack off Amazon. So it's like a rose gold green. And the other one's like a purple and then a pink. And then if I need tweezers for any reason. And then my green tray from Yellow Dog. So that was me kitting up. And yeah, and a little vent. So I apologise for that again. I needed to get that out of my freaking system. And yeah, if y'all know ways of like helping with a puppy and kind of, because I've worked with dogs before and puppies and stuff, I've just never actually owned one from scratch, if that makes sense. So yeah, if y'all could help out with that, that would be appreciated. Because at this point, I'm just going to get a sleeping bag, F off to the new house and just stay there. But anyway, thanks for kitting this one up with me. I know I've not done one of these before, but that was kind of cool. So yeah, thanks for watching.